Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 for using auto layout in iOS. Today we're going to do something that's pretty common. Let's say you want to have a button or some other kind of UI element that is always going to stay in position regardless of how the user rotates the phone or regardless of the size that the device is being, or the UI is being seen on. So if you had an iPad, a small iPhone, a large iPhone, you want it always to be the same. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on our view here. Instead of going to inferred, I like to just do the iPhone size, 4.7 inch, just to help me kind of visualize where things are going to be. So we've got these two buttons. We've got this go to web view button, go to second button. We're going to ignore this one for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this go to web view, and we're going to go ahead and just pin this thing on the bottom. So we have this button here, but we need to also tell it that we want it to always be there. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the go to web view button, hold down the control button, and then just drag to the view. So you're saying, I want to set up a constraint that is relating the go to web view button to the view itself. When you right click, or when you let go of that, you're going to see this leading, trailing, all these things that we talked about in the last video. We want to set up the leading space to container, right? The left hand side here to the container. So I want to set that as a constraint. You'll see a error here because it needs more than one constraint to set the position, which we need to do also the bottom spacing to the container. So now we've got one here saying, hey, leave a little bit of space here, but just this much. Leave a little bit of space here, but just this much. Now, when you get a yellow one, that just means there's some kind of a warning. So you want to take a look and see. And this one, what it's doing is saying, okay, you want these constraints, but how it looks in the view in Xcode is going to look different than when you run on a device. And so what if you do is you click it, and you click Update Frame here, you can fix the misplacement. As you can see, it just nudges just a little bit lower. So now let's run this video, or run this build, and here's our result. So we have this go to web view button on the bottom and go to second view. Now if we rotate this, as you can see, this button is always going to be on that bottom left hand corner. And that's it for part 2 of using auto layout in iOS. Go ahead and like video, subscribe, let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll be continuing these videos as well. Thank you so much.